What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 9 of our Madden 24 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here on the channel. The Eagles they're the 1 seed. There's no way around it. They're the 1 seed. And there, take a look here. Why are they the 1 seed? Jalen Hurts, 3,987 yards, 33 touchdowns, 16 picks. Well, that is only a handful of yards, less than 100 yards behind the Eagles' single-season passing yards record set by Carson Wentz back in 2019 of 4,039. Yeah, 4,039 yards. That is the Eagles' single-season record for passing yards. And we got to go less than 100 yards against the New York Giants. I think one of the better things about that record set by Carson Wentz is that Wentz is the only player in NFL history to throw for 4,000 yards with no receiver going over 500 yards. Now, sure, Jalen Hurts, he has a couple better receivers than the Greg Wards and the Travis Fulghams and the Deontay Burnett's that Carson Wentz was throwing with. A.J. Brown, Dallas Goedert, and even Devontae Smith. Yeah, I'm not saying, Wentz didn't have Goedert, but when all you have is Goedert and all you have is Ertz, that's what happens. It's what's just inevitably going to happen. You are going to have to throw to a handful of players because that's the players you can trust. And honestly, this Giants team, I trust you that it is going to be an Eagles victory, and it is going to be a new single-season record for passing yards here in Philadelphia. So yeah, we're going to go for, I'd say we'd probably go maybe 200 yards maybe this game. Maybe 250. We're going to go probably like 4,200 yards by the end of it, hopefully. Maybe 43 if we're really slinging the rock out there. So fingers crossed that Jalen Hurts doesn't lay a goose egg out there and go for like 150. But hey, anything really over that 100-yard mark is going to set that new record here in Philadelphia. Plain and simple, they don't even need 100 yards. It's 4,039. Hurts is at 3,987. So whatever that quick maths is, something less. It's like 52 yards, something around there. A little less than 52 yards, 48 yards, something. I can't do math in my head like that. But after a big week of practice, Josh Sweat, Jalen Carter, and Jake Elliott are all due for some upgrades. Josh Sweat, dude, kind of gets forgotten about behind how good Hassan Reddick is. But speed rusher right there, make that man the quickest, meanest, finessiest player off the line. 4 boosts right there, finesse move, power move, pursuit, and tackle. Yeah, gotta beat those tackles right there. Do a little spin move, just bull rush them. Jalen Carter, speaking of bull rushing, yeah. Power rusher, that is the scheme fit here at D-tackle. Jalen Carter, 87 overall with the +2 to morale. Power move, awareness, and tackle all go up. That's what you like to see. And Jake the Snake Elliott, there's no scheme fit here for kicker. Upgrade the power. Good to +2 kick power and +1 kick accuracy. 99 kick power, Jake Elliott. Yeah, that's what we're looking like right now. Jake Elliott, the best kicker since Justin Tucker. Now coming out here, we're at the Meadowlands in North Jersey. A.J. Brown, 1,500 yards, 96 catches, 11 receiving touchdowns. Okay, pretty good right there for A.J. Brown. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons for the veteran wide receiver. Back-to-back 1,500-yard seasons, right? A.J. Brown had 1,500 yards in his first season in Philadelphia. He had to have, right? He set the Eagles' single-season record for receiving yards by a receiver. I think he actually had more receiving yards than, Zach Ertz did that one year where Zach Ertz just had that crazy good year. It's like, yeah, Zach Ertz is the best tight end in the league for a tight end that can't block. He was just a beefy receiver. That's all Zach Ertz was. But yeah, 1496 is actually where he was last year. 1496 is how A.J. Brown ended last season. So A.J. Brown could go over 1,500 yards this year. Yeah, A.J. Brown is just an absolute monster. He just keeps getting better. No one can stop A.J. Brown. Jalen Hurts is going to break one record. A.J. Brown's going to break another record in the same game. Daniel Jones, he's just looking like absolute dog water out there. 15 touchdowns, 12 picks. 3rd and 7 first drive of the game. There you go. That's right to Sidney Brown. Sidney Brown, Mr. Pick 6. Oh, he gets tackled from behind. Come on. But a great pick 6. Take him down at the 20-yard line. Sidney Brown just jumps the route. He's showing you why he is an absolute madman out there. He's absolutely killing it. You love to see Sidney Brown do good. But Hurts taking him out here now on the field. And Jalen needs, what, 39.87. We go 30, 40, 30, 40, 29. We need like 50 yards. A little more than 50 yards. 1st and 10 here. Underneath throw, that's going to be to Devontae Smith. And Smith has himself a touchdown on that underneath play. You know, Devontae Smith, when he gets open field, he can accelerate. He can just run past defenders. You know, you put a linebacker on him, he's just going to outrun him. You can't put anyone but your number one corner on Devontae Smith. Eagles up 7-0 after that first drive, and that's a big sack right there. Danny Derps, it's going to be a 3rd and 23 now following the Zach Cunningham sack. You know, Zach Cunningham's kind of played himself into a contract extension this year, become a real fan favorite. 3rd and 23 here. Ooh, missed a sack right there. Little emergency throw there to Bellinger, and there you go. That's going to be not a first down, but a 4th and 15. And Byard's going to be on that tackle right there. Right to the tight end, Bellinger. 3rd and 5 following the punt from the Giants offense. Play action, underneath throw. We have wide open. Hurts settles it, and that's almost picked off right there. Thankfully, that was the Kayvon Thibodeau, who doesn't have hands. He just has some feet up there. 1st and 10 now. You got about 6.5 left here in this first quarter alone. That's going to be an underneath play. Big block right there by number 86. That's going to be a first down following that. So 21 now passing yards on the day for Daniel Jones. That's going to be a play action to Saquon. And a pass breakup there from James Bradbury on 4th and 2. So there you go, heads up play by the veteran cornerback James Bradbury. 2nd and 10 now here. Jalen Hurts under center. Hurts dropping back, clean pocket, airs out that one to Goddard, and Goddard bounces off 22. Like, 22 wasn't even there. It was like a bumper car. He bounced off of him and needed a second tackle there to go from behind. 3rd and inches now. This is DeAndre Swift territory, and Swift gets the first down and then some, just dragging defenders, and Cam Jurgens, not Beef Jurgens, goes down with an injury. 2nd and 3 now for Hurts and the Eagles offense, underneath throw. That's going to be number 82 right there from Jalen Hurts. That's going to be Grant Calcaterra, backup tight end right there for the first down. 3rd and 3, underneath pass, wide open. They sent the linebacker and forgot Dallas Goedert existed. 14-0 here in the second quarter. The Giants are going to get something done here on offense. Jones being chased by Roby. That's going to be a forced, out-of-bounds pass right there. Cornerback blitz. That's what you like to see. Sean Desai, he's been known to send the corner a few times this season. 3rd and 2 now, clean pocket. That's going to be caught by A.J. Brown, who's going to come pretty close to setting that record. But there you go, big injury there. A.J. Brown, he's down with an injury. 3rd and 6 now, underneath throw. That's going to be Devontae. No A.J. Brown on the field, that's fine. Devontae Smith will take over when you need him to. 3 catches, he's over 35 yards now on the day. Now here we go, 2nd and 11. Hurts scrambling out to the right. Hurts throwing, and that one, just no heads-up play, no hands, no nothing. That was right through him. Why did he not put his hands up? All right, that's fine, I guess. Pick 6, Jason Pinnock. All right, I mean, that's prime Madden right there. Prime Madden play right there. My receiver is wide open. There's never been a wider, more open receiver. Perfect bullet pass. Goes right through him. That's a pick. Hate to see it. Julio Jones stepping up for the injured A.J. Brown. There you go. Big catch there. That's a first down. 3rd and 8. We got A.J. Brown back on the field. We're going underneath, though, to Goddard. Goddard needs 2 people to take him down. It's going to be short by 3 yards here in this one. They're coming into the 2-minute warning. So past the 2-minute warning here, minute 57 left. Pass rush, Jalen Carter gets home. I mean, same with Hassan Reddick. They tag team Daniel Jones. I don't know how you give Carter half a sack because he would have taken Jones down by himself. 3rd and 17. Hand off to Saquon. And Saquon, I mean, Cunningham goes for the kneecaps right there. And it's going to be a 4th and 9 now. Forcing the punt. Siri calls timeout, so you can't milk that clock. Minute left here in this quarter. Hurts. Underneath throw to Goddard. Goddard turns upfield, and Goddard will be forced out of bounds there with 56 seconds remaining here in the quarter. 21 seconds now. We're still at a field goal range for Jake Elliott. Still 2 timeouts remaining. Hurts outside the pocket. That's going to be Devontae Smith for the first down at the 23-yard line. Big play there by Devontae sets up an easy Jake field goal, but still 8 seconds left. 2nd and 5 now. Hurts. Clean pocket. Pass rush is coming. Hurts. Gonna throw that ball out of bounds, but he's gonna step out right there. No, not a great heads-up play there. I mean, Elliott has to go back a couple yards for the field goal, but the kick is up and that kick will still be good. Eagles go into halftime with a 10-point lead. Now, coming out of halftime here, what we're going to do, run the ball. DeAndre Swift, kill the clock, kill as much clock as possible. How do we stop the Giants? I mean, they're not really doing anything. The Giants have been inept the entire game. Their only points coming off of the pick 6, which was a garbage pick 6 anyway. Hurts, scrambling, Hurts. He gives it right to A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown, he's better after getting shaken up for that injury. You know, both A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts, both setting records the more times they connect this game. Now here we go, underneath pass. That's going to be right to Goddard. And Goddard just bulldozing his way for the first down and then some, bringing Hurts way over 200 yards. Call it 221 on the day. 1st and 10 now here, Jalen. That's going to be play action to DeAndre. And Hurts airs that one out to Devontae, who gets a first down. Just over that line right there, but doesn't quite matter. 17-7 here, 5.5 left in the 3rd quarter. And DeAndre Swift ends up in the end zone there, bouncing off tacklers left and right. Big touchdown there by Swift, as Swift, who is also having himself a career year, pick the right time to come to Philadelphia. 2nd and 1 now, 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be a very short play. Play action. Why don't you run the ball there, Giants? Come on. Fletcher Cox, big sack. Brandon Graham comes up hobbling with an injury. 3rd and 8 because they didn't run the ball on 2nd and short. And that's going to be a first down, actually. Okay. Big catch there by Robinson here. Makes it a first down. Roby just couldn't hang. 2nd and 8 now for the Giants. Quick slant there and some Madden cheese. All right. Madden cheese right there. Quick automatic slant touchdown for Darius Slayton. All right, I mean, we all knew it was about time to happen. Madden just likes to run garbage slant plays. You know, the defense doesn't play right. They can't stop them. And it's just what happens. All right, 1st and 10 now following that Madden play. And DeAndre Swift, he just fights for a first down. He just does not go down in this one. Go bring this to just about 3 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Swift just a hard running back for someone who's sub 6 foot. 3rd and 6 now. And that was right to an open receiver. And Pinnock celebrating like he did something. That sounds like Madden. 1.5 left here in the 3rd quarter. That's going to be a play action. A hesitation play there by Saquon Barkley. Defense, for some reason, can't catch up to him. And I don't know what happened there. What was that play? How does Saquon Barkley get the handoff, stop, and then somehow the defense overruns him and can't catch up to him? You really had to build up a full head of steam. All right, Giants though, thanks to how Madden plays, they've come all the way back in this one. It's 24-21. Philadelphia still with a 3-point lead. Calcaterra gets himself the first down. 3rd and 4 now. That's going to be a Daniel Jones pass, and makes it 4th and 4, forces the punt. Eagles 4th and 2 now. I guess technically the Calcaterra was a 4th and short, but Swift can't get it. Another turnover on downs here for the Eagles, and Swift's trying to say he got it. 1st and 10 now, following the turnover on downs. Back-to-back play drives go nowhere for Philadelphia. And Daniel Jones gets sacked on this one. Hassan Reddick and Josh Sweat team up for the sack. So big TFL right there. 4th sack of the game for the Eagles. 2nd and 20 now. Reddick bulldozing that right tackle. And that's going to be Jalen Carter who's going to get home on this one. His first full sack of the game. Thank you, that Hassan assisted sack earlier. Now 3rd and 26 now. This one's going to put the game out of reach for the Giants if they get sacked here. And another sack. Hassan Reddick. Again, tag teams against Daniel Jones. And Jones and Reddick are both going at it. Philadelphia, they get the ball. And it's a big victory here to end off, the regular season. Philadelphia Eagles, they finished season 16-1. after winning out after an embarrassing loss to the New York Jets. DeBoll and Sirianni meet at half field, at the center of the field right there, at the 50-yard line. Hey, DeBoll's like, hey man, Daniel, you did great. No, you didn't. Hurts, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Swift, 72 yards and a touchdown. Dallas Goedert had 105 yards and a touchdown, 91 yards from Devontae, 62 from A.J. Brown. It was only 2 yards there for Grant. He needed 3 yards for the first down. A sack allowed by Malata, even though it wasn't his fault. 5 tackles of the team from Hassan, 3 tackles from Loss of the team from Hassan, 2 sacks from Hassan Reddick, sack and a half from Fletch, sack and a half from Carter, sack from Zach Cunningham right there. So that's what, 6 sacks on the day. Big plays right there. Elliott was perfect as always because Jake Elliott's always perfect. Braden Mann had 3 punts, averaging 42 yards a punt. 24-yard return there on the kickoff for Scott. And a 4 punts for 42 yards returns for Scott as well. Devontae Smith, after a pretty big game, gets himself an upgrade. Upgrade that slot wide receiver ability right there. I know it's not a scheme fit, but Devontae Smith's a slot wide receiver. Give that man all the slot upgrades he can, and he'll eat. 4,200 yards, 35 touchdowns, 17 picks. That is a new franchise record for an Eagles QB. I mean, one interception worse of the worst Wentz years, 17. DeAndre Swift sets a career high in touchdowns and in rushing yards. 10 touchdowns rushing for Jalen Hurts. That's 45 total touchdowns. A franchise record for A.J. Brown. A career record for Devontae Smith. Goddard, I mean, if he doesn't miss those 4 games, he's probably sitting at 1,000 yards or just about. 3 sacks allowed by Lane, 2 from Malata, 1 from Kelsey. Garbage sacks allowed. Kevin Byard leads the team in tackles right there with 98. Most of them, though, coming from the other team he played for. And yeah, the real leader is going to be Zach Cunningham. 24 TFLs from Hassan Reddick led the team. 17.5 sacks from Hassan, 17 from Josh Sweat. 13.5 from Jalen Carter, the rookie, and then 6 from Bradley Roby on cornerback blitzes. Cox had 4.5. Nakobe Dean had some sacks. Graham had a sack and a half. I mean, Nolan Smith also had himself a sack. You like to see that right there. Picks were going to be led by Sidney Brown, who, of course, went off in those last 4 episodes. 5 picks in those 4 episodes right there. Nakobe Dean had 2 picks. Slay had some picks. Bradbury had a pick. Elliott only missed 2 field goals on the season. Only missed 1 extra point, so pretty much automatic. 92 and 98%. 28 punts for 1,300 yards from Braden Mann. Scott had 349 return yards for kicking and 116 yards for punting. And Brady Covey had 33 punt return yards. Alright, I mean, not bad stats there. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, comment down below. As next episode, we are going to be in the playoffs for Texas Music. Peace out, rock on, stay super classy. Subscribe if you're new, comment if you like the video, and stay tuned for our next episode here of our Madden 24 franchise mode on the